Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Bleu, and you checking out the Perso Suite with High Thoughts TV.
About to smoke a Perso Sweet with High Thoughts TV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's High Thoughts TV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a Perso Sweet with High Thoughts TV.
Speak a little bit on the opportunities, and also I'm sure they came with some lessons, so you could share a couple of the lessons that you did learn through that type of stuff.
Oh man, I started off in a group. Now, when I was younger, I started making music with somebody that introduced me to like the old built-in mic thing on the laptop, and I realized it was like, oh shit, I can just have a laptop and make music. And at the time, I was like, there's no way that any studio make this shit sound better than this. Like, this shit sound fucking crispy. So I just got inspired and started making records. I printed out like little tapes that I was selling at school, and out of nowhere, this kid had switched schools and came in that everybody was saying had a song dropping on iTunes on that Friday. And at the time, it wasn't like now where anybody know how to get on iTunes. That was more of like something that if you was getting on iTunes, it was legit, right? So he kind of was taking everything I had going on. Everybody was like, there's like a real superstar at the school type shit. So I'm like, what the fuck is this kid? Got me fucked up. Like, so I ended up having a class with him, and he was like super quiet, bro. Like head down, didn't want to talk to nobody. And we did like 1 or 2 groups together, and we vibed because he was still quiet, but out of everybody, I was like the only person he did talk to and whatever. One day his mom was gonna be late to pick him up. I lived across the street, so I was like, yo, let's just go chop up and figure this music shit out, right? So something gonna have to happen. And we made a song, but now on some joke shit. I just wanted to get in on what he had going on. So I was like, bro, you can come to my house, just scratch at it. Like I got a badass built-in mic, my shit crispy, you know what I'm saying? Took him to the crib and we did a song. I remember him telling me like, man, we gonna get in the studio and re-record this. I'm like, bro, we don't gotta re-record this, just sound dope type shit. So my manager at the time that was managing me with the guy I told you with the name, he went and bought us everything at a pawn shop, a mic, a mixer, like the interface, whatever we needed, and we recorded the joint. And then we just started making music, and that turned into the group. That turned into us. That was Kevin Abstract, was now Brockhampton. So we kind of like, that was like my whole beginning. And at a certain point, I stepped out to do my own stuff. So yeah, man. I think when I actually, in the midst of the group, I had an opportunity come about where they wanted me to sign a solo deal, and we had a talk between everybody, and they were like, man, go get it. And if it work out for you, it'll help everybody out. And in the midst of me chasing it, my situation got fucked because people stole money from each other and they ended up taking off. So it worked out the way that it did. It's still, I saw them recently, went to spend some time with them while they were working on the project. So it's love, bro. And like I said, I think that everybody has their path. Everybody has their way. I wanted to do it my way. I wanted to make the music that I wanted to make. So I'm satisfied with what I'm doing. And that's whatever it is, I still look back, and that's another thing we talk about. It's like, we always looking up. We always feel like we got so much ways to go, but it's also important to look back and be like, we still came a long way, right? Understanding what you're doing is adding up to something. Sometimes you just lose hope looking up to see motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I signed a bunch of deals that basically were a waste of time, bro. I didn't get to drop any music. It would just be signing deals with good ideas, and then they would end up mixing stuff up between themselves before it even got to me. And it's like, oh, well, we're gonna figure it out, get this person out, bring this person in, and it's like I bounced around for a while, gave up on the shit really. And then when I came back, I tried doing writings for other people. I tried doing like just placements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I came back to a group of producers that I was really close to, and I'm like, yo, I kind of just want to write and try to see if we can get some placements or whatever. And the first song that I did was Me Time, which the producer looked at me and he's like, bro, there's nobody who could place this song. Like, this is you. You just got to drop this shit. And I dropped it not thinking anything of it. And then like World Star Hycotic was my first song since the group. And it just kind of, a bunch of blogs picked it up, and I started getting all these label offers. So I went and met with Universal, and went and met with Atlantic, and I ended up in this other situation where just kind of, I don't know, bro, it just led up to like a whole bunch of learning, and it took time. That's another thing that people tend to forget. You think you sign and you out of here. but it's a process within itself, and it's figuring it out within itself. So I took the last few years within that to really just learn, then drop a lot of music, and now we felt like I was ready. So I'm about to see, I got a whole project, I'm about to keep that shit going. But it's like my first time that I get to really drop solo music the way I've been wanting to. I dropped one song here, another song there. I dropped like 3 songs, bro. And one of them was a remix to another song. That's another song I already had. So yeah, I'm excited to just let people actually see what I've been working on, bro. It's 3 years of music. It's 200-300 songs. I have 3 out. That's frustrating. People think I'm a rapper, and I do I did with R&B. I did with all kinds of different stuff. So I'm just excited to get to that. I'm excited to finally be dropping soon.